Welcome to Math Easy. Friends, in this video, we will discuss about the basic concepts of quadratic equation. Now, ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic polynomial. What is a polynomial? A polynomial is an expression where two or more terms are there and the exponent of variable will be non-negative integer. So this is a polynomial and it is a quadratic polynomial because the exponent of variable is in second degree. So now here condition is that a, b, c will not be imaginary, so they will belong to real number, and a is not equal to 0, because if a becomes 0 then this term will vanish and it will not remain a quadratic polynomial. Here a is the quadratic coefficient, b is the linear coefficient, and c is the constant, and x is the variable. But we are discussing about quadratic equation. So if I write ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then this is a quadratic equation in standard form. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now what is a equation? A equation is that two expressions, one on the left hand side, one on the right hand side, will be connected with a is equal to sign. Then the whole expression will be called as equation. So this is a quadratic equation, and ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is the standard form of a quadratic equation. Now we cannot write a is equal to 0, but if b becomes 0, b can be 0. So if b becomes 0, then the equation becomes ax square plus c is equal to 0. So quadratic equation of this form is called as pure quadratic equation, and this is called as quadratic equation in standard form. I'll give two examples. One is 8x square minus 14x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is a example of a quadratic equation. 4x square minus 9 is equal to 0. This is a example of a quadratic equation, pure quadratic equation. Okay. So now friends, we are discussing about equations. So we can solve equations. So if we solve a quadratic equation, we'll get the value of the variable. As it is quadratic equation, we'll get the two roots of the variable. Now in general, there are three methods that we can use to solve the quadratic equation. Now the methods are, number one is we can solve by factorization method. Number two is by completion of square method, and number three is by solving quadratic formula. This is called as Sridharacharya's method also, formula also. So these are the general methods that we can use to solve quadratic equation. Now friends, if the quadratic equation is not given in standard form, then what we do? We rearrange the terms to bring the equation in standard form and then we solve. Now I will take one example. 6m square minus 7m plus 2 is equal to 0. Now this equation I will solve by using all the three methods. So number one is factorization method. 2 is equal to 0. Now in factorization method, we bring the left hand side expression. This is A and this is C. Now bring all the factors of A and C. How do we do? See, 6 factors of 6 are 3 into 2. Factors of 2 is 2 into 1. This 2 is 4. This is 3. So 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So this way what we'll do, 6m square minus 4m minus 3m plus 2. We can write this way. The value is not changed. 2m. So it will be 3m minus 2 minus 1. 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. So what does it mean? 2m minus 1 and 3m minus 2 is equal to 0. The equation we have convert into product of two factors. So that is why this factorization method. Now the product is 0, so either this is 0 or that is 0. So we write either 2m minus 1 is equal to 0, then m is equal to 1 by 2, or 3m minus 2 is equal to 0, or m is equal to 2 by 3. So these are the two roots of m. This is factorization method. Second method, here the sum is 6m square minus 7m plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is completion of square method. So here we will convert into the square form. So as there is minus sign, so what we will do, a minus b whole square identity. So we will convert it into this form. So this is equal to a square minus twice ab plus b square. So this equation will bring in a square minus 2ab plus b square form, then we will go to whole square. So this implies, now we cannot make it as a square, this term as a whole square. So what we will do, m square will divide the whole equation by 6 plus 2 by 6 is equal to 0. So here a square we have got minus 2ab, minus 2, a is 1, here the coefficient is 1, so 1, b, what will be b, so that this term will remain intact, so it will be 7 by 12, so if we cancel out it is coming 7 by 6m. So this is b plus b square, this. But here there is 2 by 6. So something, any number we have to add or subtract, so that it will 2 by 6 value will remain intact. So this one we have got as a minus b whole square form. So what we will do, 7 by 12 means 49 by 144 minus 2 by 6 if we do. So we will get 49 minus 48 is equal to 1 by 144. So if we subtract 1 by 144, so we will get 2 by 6. Okay. So that implies m minus 7 by 12 whole square minus 1 by 12 whole square is equal to 0. This implies m minus 7 by 12 whole square is equal to 1 by 12 whole square. That implies m minus 7 by 12 is equal to plus minus 1 by 12. So is equal to 7 by 12 plus minus 1 by 12. So the two roots will be, number one root will be, I'll do in short, so it will be m is equal to 8 by 12 is equal to 2 by 3, and number 2 m will be 7 minus 7 by 12 minus 1 by 12, so 6 by 12 is equal to 1 by 2. So this will be the two roots or m of m. Okay. Now the third one is by solving quadratic formula. So the equation is this. Now there is a formula like the standard form. If I write ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then the formula is the formula of the two roots of the variable is equal to x is equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is a formula. So we get the two roots using this formula. So one thing is that with this formula we can solve any quadratic equation. Any quadratic equation, unless there is mention in the question that you have to use the method. So here if we use this formula, so m will be minus b means 7 plus minus root over b square means 49 minus 4ac, 4 into a into c, it will be 48 by 2a means 12. So this will be 7 plus minus root over 1 by 12 is equal to 7 plus minus 1 by 12. So the roots will be 1m will be 7 plus 1 by 12 is equal to 8 by 12 is equal to 2 by 3. Another will be 7 minus 1 by 12 is equal to 6 by 12 is equal to 1 by 2. So these are the roots using this formula. Now all the three methods I have shown with one equation. So one thing here I want to tell about this formula is b square minus 4ac. This part of this formula, this decides the type of root. What will be the root? Is it a real number or it is a zero? It is equal. Both the roots will be equal, or both the roots will be real, or both the roots will be imaginary. That decides this part, b square minus 4ac. So friends, here I am showing b square minus 4ac is called as discriminant of the equation. We write is equal to d. It is discriminant. So if b square minus 4ac becomes a positive number, means if it is greater than 0, like in this case we have seen, so then the roots will be, number one condition is that if d means b square minus 4ac is becomes greater than 0, then the roots will be real and distinct, like what we have got here. Number 2, because it was greater than 0. If b square minus 4ac becomes 0, means b square is equal to 4ac, then this will be 0. Then if d is equal to 0, then what will happen? These parts will be 0. So both the roots will be equal, minus b plus minus 0 by 2a. So in that case the roots will be equal. And number 3 is if b square minus 4ac is less than 0, means if under root this value becomes less than 0, so then what will happen? Both the roots will be imaginary, isn't it? Because under root the minus number with minus sign, so that will be an imaginary value. So if d is less than 0, then the roots will be imaginary. Here you see, if this becomes root over minus 1, then we will get two imaginary roots. So I is equal to root over minus 1. We write I in place of root over minus 1. This is an imaginary value. So okay friends, thank you. In the next video we will solve some very interesting sums using of quadratic equation using these methods. Okay, thank you.